Here's your list of items to collect, along with your random item for the day. Good luck.
Great. I hope I can find something to combine it with. This is item fusion. Every day, players receive an item that they can use with any other item to create ridiculous combinations. Looks like someone's making a fusion. I wonder what they're cooking up.
I'm fusing a string and a stone block. I'd better get something good.
Fusions can be super useful or just a vanity item to impress the high rollers. Those are the players with the best fusions in the entire village.
A yo-yo? Sick! Hey guys, check it out!
I have a stick from yesterday. Maybe I can combine it with this ice block. Every time players fuse items, they hope for better weapons or armor to fight the unrelenting monsters outside the village. Oh man, a popsicle? How's it supposed to help me?
Hey Mac, I got a steak axe. How cool is that?
This is Ollie, my best friend. He's not very smart, but he somehow has way better luck than me. How the heck did you get that? I haven't got an actual weapon in days.
This is a weapon?
Hey, losers, what trash did you fuse today?
Look, I got a steak axe.
Very cool. How about you, Mac?
I got an ice spear?
That doesn't look like an ice spear to me, my good man. That's a popsicle.
Ha! Nice try, bub. Good luck fighting off monsters with that.
I was gonna say something back to them, but the village doors were about to open. Everyone was lining up to venture out in search of more items. Alright, Ollie, be careful out there. I've got your back.
And I've got your Mac back. Mac back?
Sure. What's on your list, Ollie?
I've got a rock.
You just said rock.
Yep, 2 rocks and a piece of dirt.
That's it? Yours is so easy. I've got sweet berries, a red mushroom, and a block of prismarine. You're helping me, dude.
Okay.
Hey, Mac. Are you gonna find something cool today?
Oh, hey, Barry. Yeah, gonna start finding these fusion items. Ollie lucked out on his fusion list. I got the hard one.
Aw, that's too bad, Mac. I can tag along and help out if you want.
I think she likes you.
Hey, shut up, Ollie.
I'm just being honest.
I'm gonna fuse my fist with your face.
Someone help me! She's crazy!
Come on, Ollie. We need to prepare for when the doors open. Talk to you later, Barry.
See ya, Mac. Goodbye, Ollie.
In Fusion Village, we need to survive by venturing outside to find items on our fusion list. To move past the village, we need to complete our list if we want to progress to the next area. As soon as the sun rises, the doors to the Fusion Village open for everyone to rush outside and see what items they can find. Time's ticking, Ollie. Your items are already right here. Let's grab them.
Okay, hold on. Let me check my list. Rock, dirt? Where's the dirt?
You're standing on it.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you, Mac.
Staying out late can be very dangerous. If you're not back by sundown, the village doors close and you're locked outside with the night monsters. No exceptions. Anything you find outside the village walls is yours to keep, especially when it's a fusion chest.
Hey, Mac, look! Someone left a box out here.
That's a fusion chest, Ollie. Nice find. Open it up to see if you got anything good. Fusion chests consist of random items you wouldn't normally find roaming around. Most of the time it's junk, but there's a chance to get something worthwhile.
Looks like we got a flour, more dirt, and sweet berries.
Sweet berries? Wait a second. That's one of the items on my list. Grab them and let's keep searching.
I'll take those!
I think he stole our stuff.
He sure did. Come on, we can't let him get away. It was every man for himself out here, and all items were under Finders Keepers rules.
Stay back!
What goes around comes around.
There's still monsters out here?
There's plenty of monsters in caves like that one. They all come out at night and they're way stronger.
Should we be his friend?
No, it'll kill us. But we need that stuff that player dropped.
I'm gonna try and befriend him.
Ollie, don't!
Huzzah! Take that, foul beast!
That was close.
Unclaimed items. Don't mind if I do.
Hey, that was our stuff.
Not this time, boys. You'll have to, get good. Good luck.
Wait, at least drop the sweet berries item. It's on my fusion list.
You're a high roller, ain't you? You don't need all that useless stuff.
Fine. But you owe me one. 2, actually, since I just saved your butts there.
What happened to my butt?
Here's your stuff back. Don't stay out too late now. Fare thee well, Fusioners.
Farewell. What a nice guy.
Come on, Ollie. The sun is still up, and we should still have some time to find my other 2 fusion items.
Hey, Mac. This is the item you need, right?
That's a red mushroom. All right. Nice find, Ollie. Okay, I think that's all the time we have. Let's head back to the village.
Maybe I could make another meat stick when we get back. Huh. Wait, look! A fusion chest! Let's go open it!
That's too far, Ollie. Look, the sun is setting. We won't make it.
I can make it!
No, Ollie, come back.
I'm almost there! Look!
Watch out! This chest is mine!
Nah! I saw it first!
Just let him have it, Ollie. There's no time.
Ugh. Okay.
Even if players are still outside the walls when the sun goes down, the guards make sure to keep the main gate shut. No exceptions.
Oh no! The doors are closing!
That's what I told you, man. Keep running. If you're lucky, you'll make it back before the doors close. But some players don't get so lucky.
Hey, wait! Keep the doors open, I'm coming!
All the players inside the walls like to cheer on anyone who stays out past curfew, hoping they'll make it back.
No!
You see, Ollie, that could have been us.
Oh. Brutal.
The doors have been sealed. Return to your homes and prepare yourselves for a new day.
See you tomorrow, Ollie. I then went to bed thinking about everything I'd seen today. It was another typical day of fighting monsters, dealing with players, and gathering items. But there had to be something more than this, right?
Wake up. Time for your random fusion item.
Morning already? Well, I guess it's time to see what I can fuse my items into. I took my daily item that the guard gave me, but this time I was randomly given a fish. A fish?
Hey, are you gonna eat that?
Maybe. I don't know yet. Maybe I could use it. Everyone was fusing the items they had collected. It was always a careful choice since we only got a random item in the morning, but could only fuse 2 items together at a time.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get something really good today. Whoa, I got a TNT sword! Hey guys, check this out. I'm gonna blow something up.
Whoa, that guy got TNT and a sword? TNT was a rare item, so I had to find out how he got something so crazy. Hey dude, how'd you get TNT for your sword?
Oh, I just had to turn in my items yesterday. If you bring the guards all 3 of your items, they'll give you 2 rare items back. And they're guaranteed to fuse at a monster killer level. It's a gamble, though. You've gotta hope it's what you need. Or you're stuck with whatever they give you.
That's lame. What if you get a rare stick?
Ollie, you love getting sticks as your random item.
You're right. Sticks are the best for fusions. One time, I fused a steak on a stick. It made the steak taste 10 times better.
Anyway, I'm gonna try to fight the fusion boss with this new weapon.
The fusion boss? The fusion boss is a huge fused monster that only comes out when the village doors are closed. Anyone who's brave enough to face it stays out after dark to try and take it down for extra rare loot.
But nobody's been able to beat it. It comes back every night, and anyone that stays out to fight it never returns.
Yeah, but I think with this weapon, I can finally be the one to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure this guy's got what it takes, especially with that cool sword of his.
If he blows up with it, we could probably finish the monsters off and take the loot for ourselves.
Hey, I heard that.
Ahem. Well, fellas, let's see what you're able to fuse today.
Alright, let's do this. I looked through my inventory and saw the fish I had gotten this morning, along with the stick I'd picked up the day before. I then remembered Ollie's words from earlier.
Sticks are the best for fusions.
For some reason, I trusted my friend's wisdom and decided to fuse the fish and the stick.
Looks like this chap is gonna have fish sticks for lunch. Hey, fellas?
Come on, come on. The items fused and the machine gave me a fish axe. A fish axe?
Fish axe? What a useless tool!
Fish axe.
Ollie, get over here.
Oh, sorry.
The high rollers left, and I looked down at my fish axe, wondering if I had made the right decision.
Well, look on the bright side. It's your first tool. Maybe it can help you with something on your list.
Huh. Hey, you're right. It just so happened that the last item on my list was a block of prismarine. Normally that'd take forever to mine underwater, but with my fish axe, it'd be a piece of cake. Wow. Thanks, Ollie. Huh? Ollie? Ollie?
Excuse me. Can I still turn in my items from yesterday?
It's a little late for turn-ins. Just this once.
Yay!
The guard took Ollie's items from yesterday and gave him 2 rare items. It was a copper ingot and a blaze rod.
Look, Mac. I got a copper ingot. I'm gonna fuse it with this yellow stick I just got.
Ollie then took his items to the fusion station, and before I could suggest something else, he began fusing them together. Hey, that's not bad. We can definitely use that to fight the fusion boss.
Fight the fusion boss? Are you crazy? You gotta get another fusion item before we even want to think about taking on that thing.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, we'll find my last item so I can also get my rare fusion. And then we're gonna take that boss down. We got this. The sun rose as the village gates began to open as I was feeling ready to find this last item. Alright, Ollie, you've got your rare flaming copper hammer, and I've got my fish axe. Are you ready to find this last item?
Hold on. Look, the TNT sword guy's about to use his weapon on an enemy. Let's watch.
With this TNT sword of greatness, you will die the most explosive of deaths.
Dang, that weapon sucks. Okay, let's go.
We continued out into the wilderness in search of more items to fuse.
Mac! Mac, over here!
I quickly rushed over to see what Ollie had found, but to my surprise, it was just a pond. A pond? Ollie, what's so special about this?
Look, there are fishies in there.
Huh, yeah, that'll be good for food.
No, don't touch my fishy friends. They have feelings too.
They're just fish, dude.
Hey, Ollie. Hey, Ollie. This guy giving you problems?
Nah, he's cool. He's just never had a fish friend before.
All right, cool. But I got my eye on you, bub.
That was weird. Wait, there's an item down there. At the very bottom of the pond, I could see the last item on my list, prismarine. Time to test out this fish axe. Ollie, you stay up here and watch my back, okay?
You got it, Mac back.
Here goes nothing. I hopped into the water and began to mine the prismarine from the bottom of the pond. Surprisingly, the fish axe made it easier to mine. I grabbed the item and swam back to the surface. Alright, Ollie, that was the last item on my list. Let's get back and cash it in. Ollie? Hello? I looked around and Ollie was nowhere to be found. Ollie? Where'd you go, man? I then rushed back to the village to see if he was roaming around. Ollie? Ollie? I ran around the village, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Instead, I spotted Barry. Hey, Barry, have you seen Ollie anywhere?
You're not with him? That's strange. But no, I haven't seen him.
Weird. He must still be outside the walls. I have to go find him.
What? Now? But the day's almost over. You can't possibly head out now. The doors will close on you.
I'll make it back in time. Don't worry. See you soon.
You better not die on me.
Before I left the village to find Ollie, I had to make sure I turned in my fusion list items to the guards.
Good work. Relinquish your items and you will get your reward.
Okay, here you go. Please hurry, I'm kind of in a rush.
Looks like everything is in order. Here are your 2 rare fusion items. Congratulations.
The guard then gave me my rewards and I hoped for the best. It was a turtle shell and a shield. Nice! I gotta hurry and see what I can get by fusing them. I then rushed over to the fusion station and threw in my rare items to see what I'd get. Come on, give me something good. The station then fused my items into a rare turtle shield. This is what I'm talking about. Now, let's go find my best friend.
Astonishing, Mac. I'm actually impressed by your item for once. Are you finally gonna try and fight the fusion boss?
I have to. My best friend is out there, and he might need my help.
Whoa! Well, you better hurry then. Doors will close soon. Good luck, Mac.
I nodded at the high roller and made my way out of the village. I needed to find Ollie before it was too late. Ollie! Ollie, where are you? Come on, man.
Mac! Mac, over here!
There you are. I'm coming. When I made it over to him, Ollie was being cornered by multiple spiders. Hey, stay away from him. Looks like I managed to get their attention. Let's see how much damage the shield can take. Luckily, the monsters weren't able to pierce through my turtle shield.
Oh, cool shield, Mac.
Shut up and start killing these guys while I have their attention.
Oh, right. Take this.
With the strength of Ollie's fusion sword and my fusion shield, we were able to take down the monsters.
Jeez, thanks, Mac. I thought I was a goner.
What happened to you? I was in that pond for like a minute.
I heard some commotion, followed the noise. There's another fusion area out here, Mac.
What? Like another village? That can't be true. You've been out here too long, man. Come on, let's get home. The doors are closing. We ran back as fast as we could, but it was too late. The doors were already closed.
We could check out that village I found. Follow me.
With no other options, I followed my friend into the depths of the night. Luckily, we both had rare fusion items to protect ourselves with. How far is this place, Ollie?
It's so far. It's in a whole different biome.
Sure enough, after a bit of traveling, I followed Ollie into a snowy biome. And as we went, we came across a giant closed gate that led into another village. Whoa, you weren't kidding. There really is another village.
Told ya. Let's see if they'll let us in. Hello? Any guards in there?
Who goes there? You're waking up the people of Fusion Town.
Fusion Town? Hey, Mac, they got a town in there.
You must be from Fusion Village, correct?
That's right.
Have you beaten the Fusion boss?
Nope, haven't seen him yet.
If that's the case, then you're not welcome here. Good night.
Hey, wait!
Looks like we have to beat the fusion boss to get inside.
I think we already did. Look behind you!
This was our very first boss fight. If we wanted to win against the fusion threat, Ollie and I had to work together. Ollie, this guy looks super strong. We need to strategize if we want to beat him.
Okay, what do we do?
I'll distract him and take most of the hits with my shield. You deal some good damage with your hammer, alright?
Got it.
I quickly noticed that the fusion boss threw barrages of creeper head explosions at whoever it was targeting. So I needed to make sure that he kept his eyes on me while Ollie did as much damage as he could. Good job, Ollie. We got this.
Thanks.
Unfortunately for us, the creeper started taking more notice to the player who was dealing the most damage to it, which was Ollie.
Mac, he's throwing hands. I don't know how to box.
Oh no, get away from him, you three-headed freak. No matter what I did, the monster kept going for Ollie. He was gonna die. There's gotta be something else this stupid shield can do. In my moment of desperation, I realized my turtle shield had a second function. This thing can shoot projectiles if I crouch and block at the same time. Yes! I began blasting the creeper with my newfound ability, getting his attention from Ollie. That's right, eat turtle shells!
Hey Mac, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. It's giving him slowness.
We kept up the damage until the fusion boss finally exploded and was defeated for good. Just as he was killed, the sun began to rise and the doors to the fusion town began to open. Wow. Since we defeated the boss, I think we're good to go inside.
Wait, before you go, look at this, Mac. Loot.
Killing a fusion boss gives you the rarest items to fuse with, and sometimes even already fused items. Which ones do you want, Ollie? Looks like we got iron boots, TNT, and an already fused item. Looks like some weird looking boots.
I call the boots. Yoink.
Looks good on you, Ollie. I'll take the other items to fuse for later.
I see you're rocking the creeper shoes. Looks like you both defeated the fusion boss.
Sure did.
Well, in that case, good job, and welcome to Level 2 Fusion Town.
We just made it to Fusion Town, a place we didn't even know existed until now. It was a completely different area, as it was covered in ice and snow.
Whoa. We're not in Fusion Village anymore.
I know, right? Let's look at their fusion station. Come on. We climbed all the way to the top until we found a few players next to the town's fusion area.
Let's see what I get with this triple fusion.
Did he just say triple fusion?
He sure did. Let's go see what he gets.
Oh yeah, my string, mud, and element fusion turned into a guard mask. Let's go!
Hey, you can't have that!
Get away! This is mine. I fused it fair and square.
Hey, you guys new around here?
Yeah, we just got here. What is this place?
This is Fusion Town, a step up from Fusion Village. If you haven't figured it out by now, there's a world of fusion civilizations out there to find and gain entry to. But it isn't easy. In total, there are 5 fusion civilizations, 3 after this one, and each one is harder to get into than the last. You have to prove you're worthy by making amazing fusions of your own and using them to beat the fusion bosses outside of each civilization.
That sounds easy. We just did that once. We could do it again.
Well, good luck, little man.
Little man? I'm 25.
I've been in Fusion Town for years, and I've only seen a few people make it out of here alive.
Hey, new guy, you gonna try out the triple fusion?
I did just get some new items. I think I will.
Oh, you should check out your house chest first. Since the day just started, there should be something in there for you.
Ollie, you should go check out your house as well. I'll meet up with you later.
Okay. I'm gonna show everyone my new shoes.
I went to check out my house within Fusion Town, and lucky enough, I found an item in my chest. A feather, huh? This should be interesting to fuse with. I then went up to the fusion station and saw that there were 3 slots for me to use. I added my iron boots and TNT from the fusion boss, and the feather I just got from my chest. Let's hope I get something good. The machine did its thing and finally spat out a pair of boots. Looks like I got some boom shoes?
Hey, you got some cool shoes like me. Try them on.
I equipped the fused boots and quickly found out that it gave me an explosive jump boost.
Whoa, those are better than mine. Wanna trade?
Nah, I think I'll keep these.
Whoa, impressive boots, new guy. If you're interested in trading, I think I have some items you might want. Come with me.
We then followed the high roller of Fusion Town into his home to check out his impressive finds.
Whoa, look at this sword, Mac. You need one of these for sure.
That does look very cool.
I'll trade you my creeper boots for this sword. What do you say?
No thanks. Everyone gets those when defeating the creeper fusion. I'm more interested in Mac's boots. Very rare.
I think I'll keep these for now. I haven't even had a chance to use them yet.
No dice, huh? Well, if you change your mind, come find me.
All right, slackers, get to your beds. The gates are ready to close.
Time flies, I guess. Well, hey, if you guys want to team up to get to the next area faster, I'll meet you at the gate tomorrow morning.
Team up with us? But we're basically newbies.
I see potential in you guys. So, tomorrow morning?
See you tomorrow then.
See you tomorrow.
We then returned to our homes as the gates closed and got ready for a new day.
Wake up! Time for your random daily fusion item. Since you're new, you'll need a fusion list. Here you go.
Nice, thanks. What's Fusion Town have to offer? Sugarcane, huh? Well, let's see if anyone's doing any morning fusions. I began my way up the massive hill to see that the fusion station was already filled with people ready to use it. Is that Ollie?
Mac, you're just in time. I was about to try out my very first triple fusion.
Cool. Let's see what you get.
Chick axe! I got a chick axe! And you've got a fish axe! Now, we're axe twins!
Yeah, buddy. We're axe twins. We then headed down a set of stairs to a second gate where we ran into the high roller.
Hey, friend!
Sup, fellas? Ready for another day of gathering items?
I sure am.
I see you still have those boom shoes, Mac. Change your mind yet on trading them?
Not yet. Sorry, man.
Alright then.
The doors opened to Fusion Town, and we followed the high roller to the cold outside world. Whoa, this looks dangerous.
Yes, we must tread with caution moving forward.
Hey, High Roller Man. What's up with the tall popsicle sticks poking out of the ground?
Yeah, this isn't a normal ice biome.
Similar to how items are fused, some of the biomes out here are fused as well. What you're looking at there is ice fused with bamboo.
Whoa, neat. Kind of like the acacia trees around Fusion Village.
Correct. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'll need to take a look at your fusion lists.
No thanks, man. I want to hold on to mine.
Are you sure? I've been in Fusion Town for a while now. It'll be easier and faster to find your items if I hold on to them.
Let's just give it to him. He seems trustworthy.
Okay. If you say so. Here you go, new friend.
Very good. Now, follow me, gentlemen.
Hey, look! There's a fusion chest over there.
I got it!
Hold on there. It could be booby-trapped. You two keep a lookout, and I'll get the items inside. I need to be very careful.
Ding, 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 ding.
Quiet! I'm concentrating.
Sorry.
I found a fusion chest! Yahoo!
Ollie, look! There's a player going for a different fusion chest. Let's check it out.
All right, let's see what I got! Ah!
Told you guys. Booby traps.
Booby.
Ollie, chill.
Good news, everyone. That fusion chest had everything we needed to complete your lists.
What? Really?
That's right. Now let's head back to town and cash these bad boys in. What do you say?
Works for me. Thanks, High Roller Guy.
Yeah, thanks. We made our way back to the town, but something about the high roller made me a bit suspicious of him. When we got closer, though, I heard a familiar voice.
Hey, Mac! Mac, over here!
Barry? You made it to Fusion Town?
Sure did. And all by myself, too.
No way! How'd you do it?
With this.
Whoa.
Pretty cool, huh, boys?
Would you be interested in a trade?
No way, weirdo. Anyway, I'm gonna get some rest in my new home in Fusion Town. See you, Mac. Goodbye, Ollie.
She really doesn't like you, bro.
Enough chitter-chatter, friends. Let's get to the fusion station and turn in your fusion lists. Let's make this quick, boys. We need to hurry if we want to slay that next fusion boss. Here's your items and fusion lists.
Thanks, we'll be fast. Ollie and I then made our way over to the nearest guard to turn in our fusion lists. Hey guard, here's our fusion items.
Huh? Oh, good work, players. All in one day as well. Suspiciously impressive. Here are your 3 rare items.
Nice! The guards then dropped Ollie a cactus, crossbow, and gunpowder, and gave me sweet berries, a crossbow, and gunpowder as well.
Happy fusing!
We then rushed over to the fusion station, and Ollie went first.
Whoa! This shoots cactuses!
The correct term is cacti.
Bruh. Get out!
Alright, me next. Sweet! Hey Ollie, mine shoots sweet berries. Look!
Whoa. You know what that means? Food fight!
Hey, come on, guys. Quit dilly-dallying and let's get outside. We need to move before the doors close.
Mac, where are you going? Leaving already?
Yeah, we're going to look for the next area and take down the fusion boss?
Without me?
Sorry, Barry. Ollie and I already completed our lists. We're just trying to move on to the next location.
But I just got here. You're going to leave me all alone in this cold town?
The gates are closing. Stand clear.
Mac, come on! Leave her, man!
I'm sorry, Barry. Here, take this popsicle item to remember me by. Maybe it'll be a good triple fusion for you.
Thank you, Mac.
Hurry! The doors!
Gotta run. See you on the other side, Barry.
Close call there, Mac. All right, let's move.
The 3 of us began our journey to find the next fusion area. The trek was long and challenging as we fought through numerous monsters during the night. We utilized our new fusion weapons to slay monsters left and right, giving us the chance to continue moving.
You've been fighting monsters all night. Are we there yet?
Matter of fact, we are. Welcome to Fusion City.
Whoa. We had finally made it. Fusion City. We couldn't see much past the giant wall of the city, but it was surrounded by loads of mushroom trees and a moat keeping players and monsters out.
Just beyond those walls is our new home.
All we have to do now is defeat the fusion boss, right?
What if I told you there was another way in?
We're gonna sneak in?
Bingo! Check it out. I managed to get this mask from one of the players in Fusion Town. Now I'll be able to sneak past the guards. All we need is a way over the wall.
That mushroom tree over there looks close enough. Will that work?
This seems wrong, but okay, let's check it out. We then made our way over to a large mushroom tree, but when we got there, we couldn't see any good way to get to the top. This doesn't look like it's gonna work, guys.
I hate to say this, Mac, but I'm going to need your boom shoes.
What? No way.
Come on, Mac. This isn't my first rodeo. I'll sneak my way in, open the gate, and we're home free. Easy peasy.
I don't know.
Maybe we should trust him, Mac. He's gotten us this far.
All right. Here, take them.
Perfect. All right, boys. Wish me luck.
The high roller then used my boots to easily scale up the tree and finally make a double jump leap onto the top of the city wall.
Nice job! Now open the gate!
Sorry about this, boys, but I won't be doing that.
Hey! Not cool!
Gah. I knew we shouldn't have trusted this guy.
Thanks for the cool new shoes, Mac. They really are one of a kind.
No! Come back! Sorry, Mac. I really thought he was our friend.
Don't worry about it, Ollie. Come on, let's head back to Fusion Town. We both knew we wouldn't be able to defeat the fusion boss without the help of the high roller, so we had no choice but to retreat. We traveled back into the snowy biome until we heard sounds of an Enderman. Whoa, you heard that, right?
Sure did. Definitely the next fusion boss.
How do you know? Wait, watch out, he's behind you!
Oh, good heavens. Oh!
Oh, whoa, dude, you good?
We can take this guy, I think. Our new fusion weapons will save us.
Let's give it a shot, I guess. We began blasting the fusion boss with our weapons, throwing cacti and berries in the monster's direction, hoping it would deal some serious damage. I don't think these weapons are doing anything. It's not going down.
What? No way. Check this out.
Ollie felt confident and ran up to the beast to try and spam more cactus cannon projectiles at it. The fusion boss took every hit, but stood strong and retaliated with a heavy ice attack, severely injuring Ollie. Come on, man. We lost this one. We gotta hide. We ran for our lives and hid behind some trees to avoid the ice attacks it was throwing at us.
We're so dead. Dead, I tell ya. Dead!
We thought we were goners, but luckily for us, the sun was rising and a new day was starting. The fusion Enderman gave up the hunt for us and left the area. Looks like he's gone for now. Let's see if we can get into Fusion City. Come on, Ollie. The doors are open. Maybe we can still get in. Since the high roller that double-crossed us was able to get in without defeating the fusion boss, maybe we could too.
Stop right there, newcomers. Have you defeated the fusion boss to enter Fusion City?
Yes?
Then present the item that only the fusion boss can drop.
Huh?
Hey, Mac. I don't think this is gonna work.
No item, no entry.
Let's go, Ollie. Maybe coming here too soon was a dumb idea.
Since we're here, we could at least look around a bit.
Sure thing. We made our way around the perimeter of the city to find some worthwhile items, but instead, we found something else. Hey, look! There seems to be a small hole in the wall over here.
You wanna sneak in?
Hey, that high roller got in without any issues. Why not us?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, let's just hop over this way and squeeze right in here. Hey, come on, man. What are you doing?
Nothing?
Dude, is that soup you're slurping? Is it good?
Yeah, it's just really hot. Ow.
Save some for later. Let's move. We then entered the hole in the wall that eventually led into Fusion City. Alright, we made it in. For now, let's try to keep a low profile so as not to get caught.
Dude, look! It's a real mushroom!
Oh yeah, that looks cool. What? Wait, low profile.
Oh, right. Sorry.
we began to stealth around just in case guards were looming around any corner of the city. Listen, stay close and we'll get in and out of this city. I'm getting weird vibes from this place, alright? Ollie? Just as I turned around, I saw that someone was carrying Ollie off in the distance. Hey, get back here!
Soup.
Slow down! Ollie, do something! Anything! Eventually, I caught up with the stranger, which led me into a house on the other side of the city.
Okay, hold on, I just want to talk.
Well, you better start talking, old man.
Yeah. What's up with just taking me like that?
All right, I need your help. I know that you snuck in here, which means that you're not strong enough to get through the gate.
That's not true. Wait. No, yeah, that's about right.
Okay, you caught us. What do you want?
I just wanted to help you guys so you can help me out, okay?
Yeah, 'cause kidnapping me really makes me not want to help, man.
I know. I just had to get you to a place where you'd be able to listen and build your next fusion weapon.
I don't know, Mac. This guy sounded a lot like that high roller who double-crossed us earlier.
I think so too. We should leave, Ollie.
Yeah, you're weird, dude. Let's go.
No, wait! You guys remind me of my brothers. They were really tough and fought a lot of great beasts around here.
They sound really great. They should help us. Where are they?
Unfortunately, they perished to the fusion boss several days ago. Listen, I have a list of things you guys will need to finally take down the fusion boss of this area.
We could definitely use an upgrade. I mean, look at his weapon.
Hey, come on, man. It works just fine.
Trust me, this will definitely be an upgrade. Come over here and take a look at this.
The stranger then led us to the city's fusion station, where you can fuse together 4 different items. Wow. Every new area seems to increase by 1 fusion slot.
That's right. Here's your fusion list of materials you will need.
So I'll need pumpkin seeds, coral, obsidian, and a magma block.
By the time you come back to make your fusion, I will have the last materials you both will need. So just focus on the first 2.
All I need is calcite, sand, vines, and a shroomlight. That sounds easy to me.
Dude, what even is a shroomlight?
I don't know, but it sounds good to munch on.
Don't eat it. It will kill you. Safe travels, new friends.
Ollie and I then headed back to our secret entrance of the city in hopes to find items we needed on our fusion lists. We soon came across an abandoned building and entered to find some items waiting for us.
Oh, well that was easy.
Wait, something isn't right about this place.
Huh? Can't hear you. I'm too busy grabbing these items.
Just then, Ollie ran into a trap. I knew something was off. The floor beneath us gave in and we fell into a new area. When we reached the bottom, we were in some kind of arena. What is this place?
Just another group of players that fell for my trap.
Hey, let us out.
Not a chance. I'll be sending down hordes of monsters to finish you 2 off. You better hope you have some pretty good fused weapons. You're gonna need it.
Soon enough, zombies spawned nearby and broke through their cages to then come after us. We can take these guys on. Let's get them, Ollie. As the zombies filled the area, Ollie and I fought back, blasting at them with our fusion weapons. We did everything we could and ended up slaying each one until the last one dropped.
Huh, that was easy.
Before we could catch a breath, skeletons spawned into the area as well. Here comes more. We started using our fusion weapons to fight back, but thankfully, most of the skeletons were fighting each other. After a bit of fighting, we took down all the threats, and Ollie was covered in arrows.
It hurts, Mac. It's everywhere.
Don't worry, we'll get you more tape to patch you up.
You don't stand a chance against me, filthy players.
Is it just me, or is it weird that he isn't wearing a shirt?
So many players. Coming and going, coming and going. I got sick of it and decided to have some fun of my own.
So you kill players for fun, huh? That doesn't matter. It's 2 versus 1. We got this.
Oh yeah? How about this?
The hulking man lunged at us, attacking with his huge hammer. He slammed the ground, sending Ollie flying high and crashing down. I focused on him with my sweetberry shoot gun. As he chased Ollie around the ring, I closed in and fought with my fish axe, slapping him like a fish like an old cartoon. He seemed to be humiliated by that, because he went straight for me next. I tried to fight him off, but his hammer was relentless. After a long fight, the two of us teamed up for a final attack, blasting him with everything we had. Whoa, Ollie, we just killed a guy.
Am I gonna be wanted for murder?
Definitely not. Come on, let's grab his stuff and let's get out of here. We then made our way back outside to find that it was nighttime already. Man, that was so avoidable.
Maybe. But hey, look! That dude had one of the items on both of our lists.
Nice. Only one more to go. Let's hold up here for the night, and we'll continue our hunt for the last item in the morning.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sorry for falling for the trap earlier.
It's okay, man. You helped out plenty. But let's be more cautious tomorrow. Let's get some rest. The next morning soon arrived, and we exited our hideout to then head off to find the last items on our lists. As we traveled around, we noticed a manhole in the ground.
Think it's another trap?
Not sure, but it might be worth checking out.
You sure? The last thing we tried almost got us killed.
I'll take the blame on this one if something goes wrong. Come on. We hopped into the manhole and landed in an underground sewer system. We looked around and found that there were glowstone lights leading down the tunnel. Looks promising, right?
I'm betting a sewer monster is down here.
We followed the tunnel until we reached a room. Inside was a blacksmith.
Oh, cool. A little hermit dude lives down here. It's not a sewer monster. Sorta.
That's funny, but it kind of hurts.
Emotional damage.
Anyway, what are you doing down here?
Well, I was actually born down here, but I usually help those with their fusion materials.
Just the man we need to talk to. Here, this is what we need.
Ollie and I showed the blacksmith what we needed from our lists.
I see. All of the things you need I can provide, but I only ask one thing of you two.
Perfect. Yeah, anything. We'll help you out.
I want you to go to the surface and retrieve a bunny.
A bunny? Like a rabbit?
No, like a bunny.
All right. Sounds easy enough.
Then it's a deal. I will get your materials ready, and you take that ladder to the surface.
Last one up is a rotten chicken.
We headed up the ladder and opened the hatch to find it was nighttime. Since it's night, we should be careful of our surroundings. There could be monsters around every corner.
Don't worry, I got a torch. So let's go find that rabbit.
Bunny.
Right.
We fought against several mobs throughout the night, looking for this elusive bunny. Until suddenly, Ollie spotted something dart by.
Did you see that? I think it was the bunny. I'll get it.
You better not be messing with me. Soon enough, Ollie returned with a bunny on his head.
Ha! I got him!
Good stuff, man. Now, let's get out of here. Before we can start leaving, though, a horde of evil night bunnies rushed towards us.
Run!
Wait up! We ran as fast as we could, dodging bunnies left and right, and managed to make it to the manhole before we were bunny food.
Ah, there he is. The heir to the bunny throne.
We stole a royal bunny?
Isn't he so cute? I always wanted one. Though, you guys got me a royal bunny, and for that, you have my respect.
Does respect taste good?
Nope.
Aw, come on.
The blacksmith then dropped the materials we needed along with our lists, and we headed back to the stranger to receive the last of the materials for our fusion.
Welcome back. I assume the hunt went well.
Yeah, it was alright.
Man, you know what we had to do to get these materials?
Well, however it happened, I did in fact meet my end of the deal. Here are all the final items on your fusion list.
Wait, how are we gonna turn this into the guards? They'll kick us out once they see us.
Already taken care of. One of the guards is a friend of mine. He'll be waiting for you under a mushroom tree next to the fusion station.
Sounds good to me. Thanks a lot for the help. Let's go, Ollie. The sun began to rise, and we made our way to the fusion station to meet up with the guard our friend told us about.
Hey, are you the guy?
Ollie, quit being weird.
My bad.
We have our fusion lists and items to turn in. Can we give them to you? We're friends with the old guy.
Friends with Stan, huh? Yeah, all right. I'll take them.
Luckily for us, the guard took our abundance of items, and we were handed some rare items to fuse with.
All right, here's your items. Happy fusing.
Thank you. Sorry for being weird.
With our new items in hand, Ollie went first and fused his redstone, iron block, iron chestplate, and cactus to get a redstone chestplate. Nice roll, Ollie. Try it on.
Whoa, spiky armor. I look good.
All right, let me go next. I used what the guard gave me and put a sword, gunpowder, firework, and a red dye inside. Nice! A firework sword! This is way better than my last weapon.
Yo, test it out on that cow.
Oh, alright, sure. I then tested it on a mushroom, causing it to launch into the sky and explode. Wow, that's amazing. But it looks like I used most of its energy with that strike. That power must be a one-time use until it charges again.
One final thing before you leave. This monster is dangerous and has slayed many of our own, even my brothers. Here, take this seed.
Seeds? What for?
You will need it to lure out the fusion boss. Be careful, my friends.
With that, we made our way outside the city and waited for nightfall to arrive.
Let's drop the seeds, I guess.
Okay, here we go. I dropped the seeds and watched from a distance, waiting for the arrival of the fusion boss. It wasn't long until we both felt the presence of something approaching. We looked up to find a huge chicken monster descending down before us. Get ready.
Way ahead of you on that, pal.
We both ran in and began attacking the beast with our fusion weapons. The chicken fusion used its sharp beak to snap at us, trying to eat us whole. As we continued to fight, we learned this monster could fire a laser beam straight from its mouth.
This guy is crazy, Mac.
I know. Keep fighting. I swatted at the beast while Ollie fired at it with his cactus cannon. We swapped places and I fired my sweetberry shoot gun while Ollie hit it with his flaming copper hammer. We were coordinating perfectly until a chicken fusion took flight. It flew high in the sky, out of our reach, then began to laser straight down like a fighter jet doing a bombing run.
Mac, what do we do?
Just keep firing at it. We had to force it to land or we wouldn't stand a chance. Finally, Ollie hit it with a cactus that angered it enough to come down to the ground. Full of rage, the monster regained its footing and lasered Ollie, doing critical damage. He passed out, leaving just me and the monster. The monster charged forward to attack, but just as I was cornered, my fusion weapon had finally charged up, allowing me to land the fatal blow, slaying the monster. It's done, Ollie. You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. Good kill, Mac.
Now, let's see what loot we got. We noticed the monster dropped some rare materials, along with an Eye of Ender.
I bet that'll lead us to the next area. Can I throw it?
Sounds good to me. Go for it. Ollie then tossed up the Eye of Ender, and it floated in the sky towards the direction of the next fusion area.
Next fusion area? Here we come. I wonder what the next one is called.
After a bit of travel, we finally reached the Badlands biome and spotted the next city. We were ready to show off our boss items and progress through, but the guard had other plans.
You've made it. Welcome to your final stop, Fusion Tower. Congratulations, friends.
Wait, what? That's it? But we defeated the boss. Don't you want to see the items we earned so we can enter?
Oh, silly traveler. Everyone is welcome here.
Thanks. Do you guys have any snacks here?
Of course. Let me take you to your new home.
Home? We then hopped onto the elevator and got lifted up into the new fusion area. When we got to the top, we were presented with gorgeous cherry blossom themed homes with a giant tree overlooking all of them. The guard began to lead us towards a very nice looking house. The inside was furnished with all sorts of cool stuff.
Man, this is way nicer than all the other homes we had.
I'm glad you like it. The Fusion King has requested we give you nothing but the best. Well, I'll let you both settle in. Welcome to Fusion Fusion Tower.
The guard then left in a weird hurry. Hey, Ollie, did that guard seem off to you?
Huh?
So you're telling me there's no list? And who is this Fusion King? I stepped outside to gather my bearings. This town looked nothing like the rumors had described the final fusion tower to be. Where the heck is everyone?
What are you yapping about?
Psst.
We both whipped our heads around to see someone calling out to us. We walked over to see what they wanted.
We don't have much time, but you both need to get out of here.
I agree. Let's go.
No, wait! This city doesn't want its people to know about the next fusion boss, so they pretend this city is the tower.
So this isn't Fusion Tower? Where are we then?
This is Fusion Utopia. The king keeps us here and wants us to give him all of the rarest items.
That's not good.
We worked hard for these fusion items. What do we do?
You'll need to go out and find good items to fuse with. If you use a fusion list, the king will just take the rare items you get from them anyway.
No fusion lists? Huh. We'll have to do some really good searching, Ollie, if we want to fuse something worthwhile.
That sounds hard. Why is this place like this?
She just explained it, Ollie. The high roller here is calling himself a king and taking all the rare items.
Oh, and last thing. The fusion station is hidden within the city somewhere. So, good luck finding it. See ya.
And just like that, the stranger ran off and left us to fend for ourselves. We then left Fusion Utopia and began our search for whatever items we could find. This place is pretty barren. It's like they've gotten rid of anything helpful for us to move on.
What about this goat horn?
Huh? Where did you find this?
I don't remember.
Cool. Well, I'll hold on to it for now. Let's keep looking. Without a fusion list to follow, finding rare items to fuse with was becoming much more challenging. Okay, Ollie, maybe we can find something interesting on that island over there.
Oh boy, the beach! I'm gonna build the craziest sandcastle you've ever seen.
Focus, Ollie.
Right.
We ventured off with little hope, but we stumbled upon a cliff and quickly noticed a sign at the edge. Magic Lake, take the plunge? Why do you think that's here?
Cannonball!
No, Ollie, wait! I waited for Ollie to come back to the surface, but the silence was getting a little too uncomfortable. Jeez, Ollie. Well, here goes nothing. To my surprise, I plunged through the water and landed in an area beneath the surface that was completely full of air.
Hey Mac, this place is crazy. This must be what it feels like to be a fishy.
Wow, this really is a magic lake. Well, there's gotta be good stuff down here somewhere. Let's go searching. We explored the weird underwater area until we found a clay deposit. Nice. Let's dig some up. This could be good for fusing. As I began gathering the clay we found, I spotted what looked like a fusion chest in the distance. Ollie, look! We haven't seen one of those in days. Let's go check it out.
Oh man, I really wanted to make a clay castle.
I ran up to the chest and luckily, I had another item. An iron helmet, along with some other cool items. All right, I think we found enough stuff to fuse with. Let's get out of here.
But my clay castle.
How did you... never mind. We gotta go. Those gates will close right when the sun sets. We managed to find our way out of the strange pocket of water and made our way back to Fusion Utopia. As we ran though, we spotted a huge ocean of lava.
Hey Mac, you think that's where the real fusion tower is?
Considering it looks super dangerous, it's gotta be over there.
Should we go?
No, we can't. We're definitely not equipped to fight whatever fusion boss is over there. Come on, let's get back before we get locked out of Fusion Utopia. We continued on as the sun set, and we made it back just before we missed the elevator lift. When we got to the top, we were greeted by the Utopia guard.
Welcome back. Did you find any rare items out there?
Nope. We found nothing out there, unfortunately.
All right then. Sleep well, Fusioners.
With a close call, we left the guard as the gate closed for the night. As the night settled in, instead of heading to bed, we decided to wander around the town to see if we could find more clues about where this fusion station might be.
Where do you think this fusion station is, Mac?
Not sure, but we gotta find it if we want to progress.
So, you're looking for the old fusion station, huh?
Yeah, you know where it is?
The gods of this city hid it. They buried it, along with the old city, in order to cover up that it ever existed.
A hidden city? Can you tell us where it is?
All you need to do is look around the giant cherry blossom tree. There you'll find a hole. It'll drop you right down into the old city.
Wow, thanks, stranger. Is there anything you need for helping us?
No need. If you two are able to leave this strange place, that'll be enough for me.
We then left the helpful stranger and made our way to the giant cherry blossom tree.
Hold on, Mac. There's guards over there.
The entrance must be right behind them. How are we gonna get through?
I'm on it. Hey, guards! I'm gonna fuse these rare items together.
Huh? Rare items? Stop right there. Those are for the king.
This was my chance. After some quick searching, I found the small hole in the ground by the tree, but I could barely see the bottom. Well, here goes nothing. Fortunately, I landed in a pool of water, breaking my fall. I looked around, and there was a massive city underground like the trader said. Man, this place is huge. Did they really bury an entire city down here just to cover up the fusion station? I walked through the abandoned streets, hoping to find something useful. It was an eerie experience, and I felt like I was being watched, but I pressed on. Soon enough, I found the fusion station. It was a station for 5-item fusions. Jackpot! Let's see what I can fuse. I threw in 5 items from my inventory and prayed to get something useful. Nice! Now we can really move on to the next civilization. I gotta go find Ollie.
Hey, I'm right here.
What the? Ollie? Where are the guards?
Oh, right.
Hey, stop right there.
Okay, time to go.
Let's try this tunnel. It goes up. That's where we want to go.
We climbed up the tunnel as the guards followed. They were closing in fast, and I felt like we were gonna get caught any second. In a last-ditch effort, I equipped my new item and braced myself. Hopefully this armor holds up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's got a horned helm! Just let him go. It's their death wish.
We continued to run as they backed off, but I started to question what the last guard said. There was no time to think though, as I continued to make my escape. We saw a light at the end of the tunnel, and finally we arrived back at the surface in the Badlands.
We did it!
We did. I wonder why they stopped chasing us though. I couldn't help but think if it was because of what the guards said. Is the next area really just a death wish?
Nah, they're just overreacting. Let's go to the lava area.
The two of us made our way towards the huge lava ocean with floating obsidian platforms scattered across it. Yikes, this looks dangerous. We're gonna have to cross it carefully.
I got this.
Wait, Ollie, slow down! We don't have fire resistance.
No big deal. I just won't fall in.
We crossed over the deadly sea of magma as it bubbled below us. We were about halfway across when we heard someone's voice nearby. We soon found a player sitting down in the middle of the lava field.
Hey Mac, there's a dead guy over here.
I'm not dead yet, you idiot.
Whoa. Hey, are you okay?
It was the boss. It was too strong. Just go back to where you came from. It's not safe out here.
Tell me where your city is. We'll help you back.
There isn't time for you to get me back and for you to return home. Just stay oblivious and become a high roller, creating rare items.
I can't do that. I've watched the high rollers. They're just a bunch of snobby bums. I can't just stay in the same place the rest of my life and hope for the best. I'm gonna go all the way to the tower.
I can't fault you for that. Follow me this way. I'll take you to my home.
We then followed the stranger back to his home. The area was in the middle of a weird basalt biome, but it wasn't just a new city. It was the one and only Fusion Tower. You live in the Fusion Tower?
I do. I've defeated the fusion boss once before, but this time around, he got me good. That's when you found me. Hold it! These newcomers can't come in here.
We were just helping him back. Could we just help him to his home?
I can't let you in if you're from a different city. Come back when you've defeated the fusion boss. But they helped me when I was a lost cause. Please let them in. Sorry, you guys know the rules. I'm sorry, guys. Take this to help you.
What's this? He handed us a rare golden apple. We can't take this from you.
Take it. It's not like I'll be needing it anytime soon. Go and defeat the boss. Good luck.
He turned towards the tower, and the guard helped him in. The gates then began to shut, stranding us outside. Dang, I didn't even realize the sun was setting.
Are we really gonna fight the next fusion boss with just us?
We might not have a choice. We started making our way back, jumping over the deadly lava. Once we got towards the middle, as if right on cue, we heard a low growl next to us. It was the next fusion boss. Whoa, this guy's huge! I don't know if we can do this by ourselves.
We got this. We just have to use the power of friendship and hope and stuff.
This fusion boss had to be the toughest monster yet, as he uses giant claws and fiery projectiles to try and take us down.
I'll distract him. You keep shooting him in the back.
Using our teamwork, we tried to figure out different ways to defeat the beast. But even with our powerful fused weapons, it seemed hopeless. As we battled, I noticed his sonic boom could be deflected to do serious damage. Ollie, I think I might have a way to defeat this guy. We need to use his sonic boom against him.
Okay, what do we do?
Distract him while I get in close and set up my shield.
Okay. Hey, Ugly, over here.
Ollie began distracting him while I got into position. Once the timing was right, the Fire Warden boss blasted his sonic boom at me, and I managed to deflect it, pushing him out of the lava.
That looks like it just made him angry.
He's gonna chase us. Let's move. We started to parkour over the lava as the beast chased us down.
Let's dunk him in the water.
Luckily enough, my fireworks sword recharged when I needed it most. Take this! I slashed with my sword, sending it flying into the sky and crashing back down into the water, killing the boss instantly. Looks like that water trick worked. He's dead.
We did it, Mac. We got rid of him. And look, there's cool stuff that he dropped.
Whoa. Good job, Ollie. You can take that half, and I'll take this stuff.
Okay. Yoink. I got an ember blade.
Looks like I got a netherite ingot and an echo sword.
Look at this thing.
These fused weapons will definitely help in the last area. We began making our way back, and as we did, the sun began to rise, and the doors to the fusion tower opened back up. So this is Fusion Tower, huh? Cool. When we got there, the guard noticed our fusion boss items.
Well done. I'm impressed. Welcome to the Fusion Tower.
Let's go see what this place has to offer, Ollie.
And snacks.
We headed into the base and our eyes immediately went to the tower. It looked like one giant fusion station.
Whoa. Do you think it spits out giant fused items?
Good thought, but I doubt it, Ollie. As we walked closer to the main tower, we saw different groups of people gathered together. We overheard one group arguing about how they were going to defeat the final boss. Wow, I guess the final boss really is something else. We also passed by a group who was sitting and lying down, tired and exhausted. They must have just came back from trying to defeat the boss.
Hey, you guys made it.
We turned to see a player decked out with an insane amount of armor and weapons. Hi? Do we know you?
Yeah, you sound super familiar.
Come on, guys, it's me. Barry?
What?
You made it to the tower before us?
Sure did. Check out this legendary fusion I got.
Oh.
Anyway, have you guys heard anything about the tower boss yet?
No, not yet. We were just wandering around.
Well, you're gonna need much more powerful items to defeat it. In fact, take this with you. I don't know if it'll help, but I fused it earlier today.
She handed me an iron katana, and I wondered what I could possibly make with it.
Can I have something cool too, Barry?
Oh, here, have an Ed Rod.
Bruh. Oh, what do I do with this?
Use your imagination. Anyway, hi Mac, how have you been?
Good? Before I could ask more questions, a guard ran up to us.
Hey, you two. I forgot to give you these.
Oh, thanks. I didn't even think we would need fusion lists here.
It's to help you guys get more powerful stuff. Good luck.
You're telling me we have to leave the city again for these items?
No, probably not. You could if you wanted to, but this city has a lot more fusion chests than other cities. I think it's because they know people don't really live here or stay for long, so there are lots of chests up for grabs.
Thanks. Hey, you want to help us fight the last fusion boss when we're ready?
Mac? Are you asking me out on a date?
What? Sure.
Then I accept. I'll see you later, Mac. Goodbye, Ollie.
That was beautiful. Wait, am I a third wheel now?
Quit being weird, dude. Come on, let's go. We rushed out of the fusion tower in search of some epic loot. Barry wasn't wrong. As we began to find fusion chests everywhere, we rushed to the first one we saw to take a look. Hey, Ollie, rather than finding the items on our list, let's just split up and try and grab as many chests as we can.
Good idea, Mac.
We then split off and focused on gathering as many items from fusion chests as possible. There were plenty to go around, so finding them wasn't an issue. Once we were finished and the sun was setting, we both met back up with Barry at the fusion tower before the doors closed.
Looks like you two are busy. You ready to enter the tower?
Wait, shouldn't we fuse our items first?
Silly Mac. Come on, follow me.
We followed Barry's lead and made our way into the tower. And when we got inside, we found that the first floor was actually a fusion station. Ollie, look! Let's fuse what we got and hopefully we get something good.
Nice! Let's fuse.
There were 2 fusion tables with 3 slots each, giving us the ability to do 6 item fusions. We had a lot of items to sift through, so we took our time fusing everything we had. I finally threw in the last of my items, and it began to cook up a new epic fusion. Oh man, check this out! An epic plasma rifle! I tested it out and blasted powerful plasma projectiles. We now all had epic weapons to face off the final boss with. Epic. This stuff is definitely gonna come in handy.
I have one more fusion to go. Let's see what I get.
Ollie then stepped up to fuse his final items at the fusion station.
Whoa, healing bow? Let me test it out.
Ow! Hey, chill! Hey, Barry, I think we're ready to go.
Very cool. Let's step on the elevator and face the final boss.
Let's do it. We then made our way into the elevator and was soon lifted up towards the top of the tower.
Mac, please tell me we're almost there.
Ollie, we're in an elevator. It's gonna take a minute. The elevator lifted us all the way to the top of the tower. We waited for our final fight. As the dark fusion monster rose up in front of us with a menacing grin. It was larger than any boss we'd faced. Is that the Wither Storm?
I take it back, Mac. I'm not ready for this.
Come on, we can do this.
All right, monster, let's go.
We charged in with Barry and unleashed our firearms on the giant creature. It retaliated and hit us with massive Wither Skull explosives. We dodged the best we could, but we were still taking hits despite our efforts.
Ow! You dumb bully monster!
That stings.
Stay strong, guys. The Wither kept shooting multiple projectiles at us, causing us to split up more than we'd hoped. When we were able to group together again, it shot lightning bolts at us, giving us an awful shock. It was using our close proximity to our disadvantage. After doing a ton of damage to the Wither Storm, it pulled another trick on us and summoned a mutated Wither creature. It left us to deal with this new threat as it sprouted tentacles out from the ground that began to grab at us.
Hey, let go of me!
Oh no, Barry!
Help me, Mac!
I got you! My friend started getting grabbed by the flailing tentacles, and each of us had to do as much damage as we could to free us from their grasp.
Guys, the mutant guy is the one spawning the tentacles. We have to take him out or they'll keep coming.
Right. Let's destroy this thing. We charged for the mini-boss, and our attacks were enough to knock it off the edge of the tower. When it died, we turned to see the tentacles crumble along with it. But the fight wasn't over yet. The Wither Storm then reappeared even stronger than before. The Wither Storm continued to lob Wither Skulls and shock us with its lightning attacks. However, as it landed corner to corner, we were able to get in close and attack the beast. When he stops at the corners, let's start blasting it.
That weird spot on the body seems to hurt it.
We attacked the monster's core, and it looked like it was getting extremely hurt. I think we're doing some good damage to it, Barry.
Just a few more hits and we should defeat it.
Hey! Over here, ugly monster!
Without warning, Ollie attacked the monster alone, trying to finish it off. Unfortunately, he was unsuccessful and was hit hard, sending him flying across the area. No! Hey, Ollie, are you alright?
Oh, it hit me right in the packing peanuts.
Ollie, give me your bow. I'll heal you.
Barry, I thought you hated me.
Only slightly. Give me your bow.
Okay.
Barry quickly took the bow from Ollie and prepared to shoot him.
I know this heals you, but I've been waiting to do this my entire life.
What?
I watched as Barry shot the bow, and in an instant, Ollie was healed back to full health.
Ow! Wow, I feel a lot better.
You're welcome.
Suddenly, we were caught off guard when we saw that the Wither Storm was looming above us.
Not today, buddy. That's my man. Stand back, boys. This fusion's dangerous.
Barry pulled out the craziest fusion we've ever seen. She charged it up and blasted the monster, stunning it completely.
All right, let's take it down.
Yo, Mac. Barry's pretty cool, huh?
Huh. Oh yeah. Hey Barry, can I give that weapon a try?
Anything for you, Mac. Here you go.
I grabbed Barry's ultimate fusion weapon and charged it up to then blast the monster, destroying it for good. We jumped for joy as we completed item fusion.